Welcome back. When we met the last time, we spoke about levers, classes of levers, and then we went on to speak about mechanical advantage. Now, mechanical advantage, if you remember, it is simply how we make our life easier using a machine. A lever was one of the simple machines. So today, I'm going to tell you how we take the lever and we advance it further to make it a machine that will make our life easier. So, when we talk about what's a linkage is simply when we take two or more levers and we join them together, where the joiner will refer to it as a link or a linkage. Let's look at the paired lever. Why they say paired lever? They're probably talking about two. Pair is two. Probably talking about two levers that is put together. A very simple example of that is the scissor. Now if you look at the scissor, that would be one lever and the other side would be the other lever. We connected it here, indicated with that white dot. Indicated with that white dot is the pivot. The pivot in our case here when we work this is called the fulcrum, but that is the pivot. We have that fixed onto the scissor here. Another example would be the hedge clipper. Here it is. This arm over here all along there is one lever. This arm here makes the other lever. They both are connected over here with a linkage. We refer to that as a pivot. Here is another example. There's a long lever over here, and here's another long lever. They two levers, they paired, they are joined with a linkage here, which is a pivot. Okay, so now we have three simple examples of what a paired lever is. But you didn't know this. The paired lever comes in first class, second class, and third class type of levers. Because all that I just showed you now were first class levers. You forgot what first class levers were all about. So let's quickly remind you, it is I, F, E. F meaning fulcrum is always in the middle. When we talk about here, I, where load is always in the middle. When we talk about here, we can go F, E. So F is in the middle. So that's how we need to remember whether it's first, second, or third class. So referring back to what I showed you, you saw that the scissor was a first class lever. Very easy to know everything. So have a look at this. This is a plier. Can you see indicated by the white dot will be my fulcrum? Can you see this is where my hand would work this piece of equipment, and this is where you would grip onto something that you want to pull out. So there you have it. First class lever is a paired lever, two levers. Let's look at an example of a second class. This is a nutcracker, second class lever. Once again, it is indicated by the dot where the fulcrum would be. Have a look at this. This is where my hand would be if it goes here. This is where you put the nut. This is where you crush it. So the if it goes here, the load is in the middle there. This is the paired lever. 1, 2. Got it? So, second class. Third class. Have a look at this. You're probably so hungry now because this is a bright tongue. So have a look at this. This, indicated by the white dot, is the fulcrum. This is where my hand would go, so the effort goes here, and this is where I would grab my large piece of steak that I'm taking off the fire. So can you see it? Once again, one lever, two lever, paired lever. Paired lever in the third class range. I'm sure you got them all. So, quick recap. Linkages is simply two or more levers joined together. A paired lever means you got two levers that are joined. There's a pivot that's joining them. So let's go deeper into what the linkage is all about. So if I had to show you, here is a lever, and here is another lever. This part here is what I'm talking about. I'm going to call that a pivot. I'm going to call that a pivot because that is going to help me to make this lever turn. Let's look at an example. Here it is. Here it is. I made this up. This is a piece of cardboard. This is a piece of cardboard, corrugated cardboard, cut off from a large piece like this, corrugated cardboard. I took this off and I made what is called a paper doll. A paper doll is very easy to make. This is a sheet of paper. You simply take the sheet of paper and you roll it and you roll it and you roll it and you roll it all the way till it gets tight and small and you're able to use it as a paper doll. Okay, so here is my two levers. Here they are, and then I join them up like this, and I now have what is called a pivot. Now when we come to pivot, there are two kinds of pivot. The first pivot we refer to as a fixed pivot, and we refer to another as a moving pivot. This is an example of a moving pivot. There it is. It's a moving pivot. Now it's not moving because this arm is moving. No, that's not true. It is not moving because of that. It is moving because this pivot is free to move off where it needs to move. The fixed pivot, which means it is something that will be fixed onto another board or another plank or another piece of metal or another part of the machine that does not allow it to move. So I'm going to convert this moving pivot into a fixed pivot. Very simple. Very simple. All I would do is I would get another piece of metal. In this case we're working with cardboard, and I would make up my little hole that I would need, and then I would take this pivot, which was the moving pivot, and I'm going to fix it onto something, and there it is. It is now fixed. Although these arms still move, but this pivot, this can't go off where it feels like. It's got to remain right here. There it is, fixed pivot. Okay, so now we understand that there's a moving pivot and a fixed pivot. Once we have those ideas in mind, we can then take a linkage. We can make it work for whatever application we want it to work. So now I'm going to point out to you examples of linkages. Here is the first one. This one here is a parallel motion linkage. Notice, if I pull to this direction here, notice what the top is going to do. There it is. There it is. Can you see that? Right now, this is a moving pivot. This is a moving pivot. The one in the middle here is the fixed pivot. That is a fixed pivot. That is a moving pivot. How do I know that that's fixed? Well, I turn the board around for you. Now you can see it is fixed onto the cardboard. So that's parallel motion. The next one is similar to parallel motion, but it is push and pull. Do you notice what's happening to the top as well? Look at here. If I pull here, it's moving to that direction. If I push it, it moves to this direction, and you can see what's going on. The next one is the bell crank. Observe here. I pull down. What happens to the top? Look at this. So this can be used for different applications and machines, whatever you want it. Let's say I want to convert a machine that has a stamp here, a bottle goes past on the assembly line, and I got a machine that stamps the bottle as it goes past. Okay, here we go. And here's the bottle, and it stamps the bottle as the bottle, or prints the name, or prints the label, or whatever I want to do. And the next one is a reverse motion. Reverse motion, because I'm going backward, it goes reverse to what I'm doing. I'm pulling in that direction, and you notice what the top is doing. If I'm going in this direction, look at the top. So that's a reverse motion linkage. Oh, you might know that this example here is found somewhere. It is found somewhere. It is found in a motor car. If you think of it this way, and here is the wiper arm in your dad's motor car. The wiper arm, and look what happened to the wiper arm. They go left, right, left, right, left, right. Look at the top, because that's where the arms would be attached. If I show you quickly with these, that's where the arms would be attached. That's where the arm would be attached. That's what you normally see. You don't see the mechanism. You see these things in your dad's motor car. Okay, and it will move left to right. So, boys and girls, that is what I wanted to tell you about a linkage. I wanted to show you most especially about a pivot. You get a moving pivot and you get a fixed pivot. Because this information here is going to be very important for you when you are designing your crocodile.